Hi everyone, it's Jeanne from the Twin Rivers branch, and today we're going to make sort of a double chocolate chip muffin. We're not even going to pretend this is healthy, okay? It's not healthy, so this is just for fun. So here we go. We're going to start with 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, and this is a 1 bowl recipe, so it should be pretty easy. So 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, 2 large eggs, and then half a teaspoon of salt, regular table salt. And we're going to take our whisk and we're going to whisk those together. And it should take about, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds or so to have that all come together. So I just want to make sure I get everything incorporated before I continue adding to the bowl. Okay, I think we're good on that. So we'll move on now to adding our wet ingredients. So we're going to add 1 cup of milk. I'm using plant-based. Half a cup of vegetable oil. Now it's sticking. Yikes. Here we go. Oopsie. Okay. Put a little extra bit on. And then 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. And as before, we're going to just whisk that in till it's incorporated. I'm getting a little bit of a foam on mine. I think that's from the non-dairy milk. I don't know if a regular dairy milk would do that or not. So you may see a little bit of foam or not, depending on what you're using. Okay, so those are all mixed in together now. I'm not seeing anything sort of sticking out except that little bit of foam on the top. So now we can add our dry ingredients. So we have 1 3/4 cups of regular white flour, along with, let's see, this is half a cup. Let me check. Half a cup of cocoa powder. Yeah, half a cup plus 1 more tablespoon of cocoa powder, so unsweetened powder. 1 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of baking soda. And that is it for the majority of our ingredients. So we're going to now whisk that in. And now I'm making a bit of a mess as I try to get the dry ingredients worked down with the wet without getting flour all over my kitchen. Okay, so now suddenly I can feel it. It's starting to come together. So you just want to mix that in till it's incorporated and not too lumpy. You don't want to overmix it, but you want to get it mixed well so you don't have a bunch of dry stuff in there. And that's starting to look good. It sort of looks like a brownie mix. Okay, so we're good on that now. So now I'm going to mix in 1 cup of chocolate chips. Bittersweet is actually recommended. I had a dark chocolate chip available, so I'm using a dark chocolate chip. So I'm mixing in 1 cup of those. I'm reserving half a cup of chocolate chips just to sprinkle on the top. So these will quickly mix in, not too much to it, so don't worry about over mixing it. It won't take you long to mix those in. Just make sure they're kind of distributed, and they are. So at this point, all we need to do is take our 12 muffin tin. I lined mine with paper. You can also grease them if you prefer. And I'm going to fill these up, put a few chocolate chips on the top, and then I will pop it into a 375-degree oven for about, I think, 18 minutes or so. And then we'll see what we have. So let's come back once they're done. Okay, our muffins are done. And we've got a dozen delicious chocolate chip muffins ready to be enjoyed. So now we're going to have a nice muffin with a cup of tea and take a quick break and enjoy ourselves. So I hope that everyone enjoyed our baking session today. I know that I had fun doing it. So this is a sort of delicious little treat that you can have with a cup of tea for breakfast if you're adventurous and like sweets in your breakfast, or even after dinner. You could have it with maybe a little half scoop of vanilla ice cream. That might be really good too. So I just want to wish all of you good health and happiness. I hope you and your family members are staying safe and taking good care of each other. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you soon back at the library. Bye-bye.